the scholars. One day, my father asked both of us a question about Sharia, question of fiqh. So of course, because it wasn't my field, I gave a wrong reply, and my brother gave it the right answer. So my father encouraged my brother, and he gave him gifts, whatever else, and he said to me, "For you, your whole life is just going after pigeons, and that's all you know in your life. You don't even know these minor things of the Sharia, these small answers of the Sharia, you don't even know these things." He said that hurt me so badly that I said to myself, I'm going to start learning too. That was the first step when he started thinking about it. But friends are still there. That company where he's spending most of his time. One day he comes home and he says to his mother, "Ma'am, you know what I thought I want to become?" "Okay, son, what would you like to become?" "I would like to become a singer." So he says, my mother, she sat with me. She said to me, "Son, what are you going to get out of that? If you become a singer, what would you get out of it? All you would like to show people your face, that you look nice, you look this, and nowadays they don't even have to look nice." And the sound, subhanallah, it's such a sound that I don't know what. People don't know what to do with their time. That's all we can say. Otherwise, listening to some of those sounds that you normally hear. But she advised him. She said to him, "Look, you're trying to attract people through your look and through your voice. For how long you're going to have it? And after that, no one would even look at you." And then she explained to him. He says, my mother always encouraged me from there on to spend some time around the scholars, around the ulama in Medina Munawwarah. And of course, it's in Medina Munawwarah. The masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is there. The qabr of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is there. Where they are very close to the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And people have a lot of respect for the hadith, have a lot of respect for the sunnah, they have a lot of respect for the Medina itself. That these are the lands where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to walk. These are the houses of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is the place where he used to pray. So everything was known. And those things were in their original form and shape. SubhanAllah. So he says, those were the days that normally people would not enter the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam without even having an imamah on their head. فَكَانَتْ أُمِّي تُعَمِّمُنِي. My mother would tie the imamah on my head. And she would send me to the gathering, to the majlis of a great scholar there whose name was Rabi'atul Rai. And she used to tell me, "Ya bunay, idhab ila Rabi'ah. Go and sit with Rabi'ah, فَتَعَلَّمْ مِنْ أَدَبِهِ قَبْلَ أَن تَتَعَلَّمَ مِنْ عَلْمِهِ." Learn his adab before you learn his knowledge. At this time you need a lot of adab. You need to learn a lot of respect for this deen. And she started, he says, every day, I didn't know how to tie the imamah. She would tie the imamah on my head, and she would send me to the gathering of Rabi'atul Rai. As he started spending time over there, in the masjid, of course, of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, with all the barakat of that masjid. And then, in that type of gathering, where great scholars of Islam are sitting and learning hadith, they're learning fiqh, they're learning tafsir. As he started sitting over there in that gathering, he would not understand what they're talking about. He's too young still. But it had the effect on his heart. That affected his heart and changed the situation of his heart. And now he started coming more into the masajid, into learning the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Finally, he got so much attached to those scholars of Islam, Rabi'ah and some others that we will talk about inshallah. He got so close to them, so much attached to those people, that he would spend the whole day without eating anything. But he would just like to sit over them and learn from them the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As I said, he benefited by being in the town that he got the adab from there. He got the respect, he learned the respect. As he himself recalls, as he got older, he saw the situation have changed. He used to tell people, when I was young, we used to see people coming to the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam with so much respect that I would not see anyone without imamah in this masjid. Because that was the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that I wouldn't see anyone even with the imamah in this masjid at that time. It simply indicates to the adab of that time. And this is where he benefited. This is what he has seen at that time. And as inshallah we'll talk about him, we will learn how much adab he got by being in that atmosphere. And the adab that we learn from him, one of the things that we really should appreciate from the life of Imam Malik rahimahullah, and we should really get a lot of lessons of that from the life of Imam Malik rahimahullah, is adab. Is respect to the deen, respect to the sunnah, respect to the hadith, respect to the people of hadith, respect to the people of deen. Something that we have really, that's something that we learn from the life of Imam Malik rahimahullah, or in fact is one of the large portion of the teachings of Imam Malik rahimahullah, the adab with the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, we will talk about that adab and how he learned that adab, who were his teachers of this adab, in our next sessions. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.